Dear friends, again I thought of coming to you with this video update. Thanks for your time and I appreciate for joining. And also thanks for watching my previous updates and providing your feedbacks and also reaching out to me with your questions. So thank you. And if this update also useful, please like and provide your comment so that we may reach to many people with this gospel of message. So thank you. Dear friends, if you see, there is a news from few months, maybe you would have already aware of that, but let us discuss about this from Bible point of it and also from the what is going to happen in future from the news point of it, okay? The news from NASA, that is National Aeronautical and Space Administration from USA, near Earth asteroid Apophis is a potentially hazardous asteroid that will safely pass close to Earth on April 13, 2029. That is future they're talking, okay? And also there is same update from European Space Agency. Asteroid Apophis will make an extremely close approach of Earth on Friday, 13th April 2029 at 10 times closer than the moon. So this is from the European Space Agency. They have predicted that is in April 2029. We are in 2025 now. So next 4 years, this is their prediction. Okay. And also, if you see the prediction from the ISRO, that is from the Indian Space Research Organization. So if you see from them, what is their prediction is?
So is ISRO also monitoring this Apophis asteroid using your facilities?
The Indian Space Research Organization, which is closely monitoring a large asteroid named Apophis that will come very close to Earth in 2029. The asteroid, which is named after the Egyptian god of chaos, is hurtling towards us and will have closest encounter with Earth on April 13th, 2029. Here are the details.
I have with me Dr. A.K. Anil Kumar, who monitors space objects and does planetary defense for India. Dr. Anil Kumar, tell me about this object which is coming close to Earth.
Yeah, the asteroid named Apophis, which was found a few years later, and it is coming close to Earth by 2029, April. And earlier there were some concern about this Apophis impacting on the Earth. Then a lot of studies are taken place. One the area called planetary defense, which is to find out the ways and means how to deflect the asteroids without hitting on the Earth to safeguard the planet.
So dear friends, now you have seen this news from ISRO, from NASA, from ESA. Okay, so all these space research centers are predicting that there is going to be an asteroid is going to pass very close to the Earth. But if you see in the Bible also mentions during the future greater tribulation period, that is 7 years tribulation period. So middle of that, similar asteroid or something like a huge mountain all ablaze was thrown into the sea. So Bible also predicts it is going to happen during the 7 years tribulation period, that is in middle of the tribulation period. Because if you see in the book of Revelation, so we know in the book of Revelation there are 7 seals, 7 trumpets and 7 bowls. So all these seals, who is going to open? It is opened by Lord Jesus Christ, because Bible says, I watched as the Lamb opened the first of the 7 seals. So who opened? The Lamb. Who is the Lamb? The Jesus Christ is the Lamb. So he opened first seal. And secondly, when the Lamb opened the second seal, so who opening the seals? The Jesus Christ is opening the seals. So if you move to the trumpet sounding, when first trumpet has been blown, and hail and fire has been came down, and 1/3 of the earth trees, all green grass burned up. Okay. And when second trumpet blows, so Bible says, when the second angel sounded his trumpet, and something like a huge mountain all ablaze was thrown into the sea. 1/3 of the sea turned into blood. 1/3 of the living creature in the sea died, and 1/3 of the ships were destroyed. So here in the Bible, in future 7 years tribulation period, in the middle of the future tribulation period, so what is happening? A huge mountain is going to fall on this earth, that is in the sea. Dear friends, we should understand here, the future greater 7 years tribulation period, it is a wrath of God, because Bible says when sixth seal has been opened, then the kings of the earth, the princes, the generals, the rich and the mighty and everyone else, both slave and free, they called to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. Dear friends, the future greater 7 years tribulation period is the wrath of God, the wrath of Jesus Christ. So we should not face that one. You should not face that one. If we don't want to face that wrath of God, today if we accept Lord Jesus Christ, we will be rescued before the greater 7 years tribulation period. But today the people who are all not going to accept Jesus Christ, they will end up in this future 7 years tribulation period. But you know what is the situation? So with a concerned heart, with a humble heart, I am requesting you, please know Lord Jesus Christ today, so that when this tribulation period starts, we don't know when it is going to start, so you will be rescued from this future 7 years tribulation period. So, and also Jesus says, when he was on this earth, and he said, hypocrites, you know how to discern the face of the sky, but you cannot discern the signs of the times. Dear friends, today scientists are there. They are able to trace it out. When can this asteroid can pass near the earth? That is in April 2029. Dear friends, if you see from today, that is 2025, and if you calculate it for 2029, roughly it comes exactly middle of the 7 years tribulation period. That is, in the middle of the 7 years tribulation period is 3.5 years. If you calculate from here, that is from 2025 July, and if you add up 3.5 years and plus few months, then it will be reaching to the 2029 April. So dear friends, of course science is real, and scientists, they are able to trace it out when this asteroid can pass through the earth. But dear friends, Bible says the same huge mountain asteroid is going to hit the earth. When it is going to hit earth, we already read what is going to happen. So dear friends, the future greater 7 years tribulation period is real. Similarly, the rapture of the church is real. If you want to escape from that future 7 years tribulation period, know Jesus today and you get rescued from the future 7 years tribulation period. So dear friends, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching this, and I'll come up with the next update. Thank you.